Okay, come on, Colin. Come on. One of the problems we had, if you look around, we've got a pretty large piece of property. It goes way behind the house too. We have 20 acres. Lots of room for them to run, but very difficult to perimeter fence. So one of the things that we did was install the underground electric dog fence. So you see the collar that he has on. It beeps when he gets close to it. He actually only took him, I think, one zap, and that was it, probably about 2 days. They put flags, which we don't have up anymore, all around the property, and we were able to train him by just hitting the flag and saying, "Bad flag." And he looks, you see his head, he's like, "Bad flag, uh-oh, uh-oh," because they know what bad flag means. They learn pretty darn quick. You see. So that's the line across the driveway when they dug the wire underneath all the way around. So you can see they've got a really large amount of room to run. They can actually go in their pond. Their collars are waterproof, but they know not to come past that line. And they don't get very close to it because it does start beeping. But it works amazingly well. Was that a good swim, Colin? The only thing bad about the pond is, even though it's so much fun for the dogs, it's constantly wet dogs in the house, so we got to keep a lot of old towels on the back porch to dry them off constantly. But it's good exercise for them too. One of the things I did, and I do with all my dogs, when I'm first training them to go outside, I say go pee-pee every time they do pee, and they will eventually go on command, which is really cool. Love that, especially if you're in a rush and you need to take the dogs out. First you tell them go pee-pee, and they do it. This is another great item that we bought. It's called the Pet Water Bistro. Makes it pretty easy to keep fresh water around all the time, and Colin drinks a lot of water. Here's a great item that we got for storage of dog food, especially if you've got one that will go in the pantry and get into the dog food. And what I like about this is it's got the little cup in it, and you don't ever have to go looking for a cup. Now I can't get it back in. Okay, and it seals shut nicely and doesn't smell up your pantry. One of the things that we now put in his kennel instead of a regular dog bed is we go to the Goodwill and get comforters for like $5 because Colin loves to chew up his foam beds and throw the foam everywhere, so it got pretty expensive. So there's a tip for you guys. If you have a dog that chews the nice expensive dog beds, go to the Goodwill and get comforters. Colin's a sleepyhead. He loves his kennel. This is one of the first things we got. He was still in the puppy chewing stage when he came home with us, and he really could chew. Colin does have an open door policy on his kennel. Most of the time we pretty much only close it if we're leaving the house. So you can see he actually loves his kennel.
Another thing we've done is cover our couches because we're pretty lax about letting the dogs on the couch. Hey, look at that face. His tongue doesn't fit in his mouth very good. Hi, Colin. Did I wake you up? Aw, him's a good boy. Yep, that's his favorite couch. My other dog, Remy, has the other couch. Look at that face. Colin, put your tongue back in your mouth.